Good evening and welcome to episode 15 of Whisky Without the Guff. My name's Cameron McDonald and tonight we're going back to Islay to explore more peat. So before I start, let me just show you on the map where we're going. I'll move this forward. I've learned in the past that if I don't do this, I stick my hand in front of it or something. So we're going to Islay. This is Islay. And here's the blow up of Islay. So we're going to start down here at Port Charlotte, and then we're going to go across to Kilcoman here, and then round to Bowmore, and then finally down to Lagavulin. And I'll just show you the whiskies that we're going to go to. So first of all, here we've got Port Charlotte. There's no age statement on this bottle. It's 50% alcohol by volume, so fairly strong. And then we go to Kilcoman. Kilcoman, again, no age statement. This is 48.5%. And this is a little unusual. If I'm reading this correctly, and I'm not 100% sure about this, but normally when they're putting whiskey in different barrels to give it a different flavour profile, they would say start with, take the raw spirit and they would stick it in a bourbon barrel for a number of years, and then they would remove it from the bourbon barrels and they'd put it in sherry barrels, and you know, and for however long, and then that would be the outcome from this. But this is, it's labelled as a small batch, and it appears that what they do is they take the raw spirit and they divide it into three. Some of it they put in a bourbon barrel, most of it, like 70%. 5% of it they put in a sherry cask, and 25% they put in a port cask. And then at some period, and I don't know how long that is because there's no age statement here, they recombine all three pieces of the original same spirit, and voila, you have this special batch. So it should be fairly interesting to taste this, and fairly powerful, 48.5%. Then we're moving on to Bowmore. Now we do have an age statement. This is a 12-year-old Bowmore. Bowmore's one of the oldest distilleries in Islay, and Scotland for that matter. And this is only 40%, but I expect it to taste fairly powerful because of the peat. And then finally we're going down to Lagavulin, to the Lagavulin 12, which is 56.5%, so very powerful. We drank this just the other week, but this is the first time we've drank it in this particular company, and it'll be kind of interesting to see how that turns out. Anyway, next time you see this, we'll have some tasting glasses and we'll be ready to go. Hi there, so here we are with Steve and Stu, and we're about to taste these magnificent malts. So number one is Port Charlotte. I don't even know if the Port Charlotte distillery is still open. It's one of those things that opens and closes, and I think it was bought over by Bruichladdich, and I think Bruichladdich started making all of the peaty whiskies in Port Charlotte, which is just down the road, 5-10 minutes, and making the smoother stuff, or the less peaty stuff, up in Bruichladdich. Smells good. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, there's definitely
nice
peat in there.
Yeah. Nice.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
That's excellent.
I would describe that as peat and flames.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Jeez.
I think the peat taste comes out more
Later?
afterwards.
Yeah.
than-
After you swallow a couple times. Yeah.
Oh boy.
See?
So I don't think there's
I think
any
it might have been too much. For
Yeah, I think so.
there's any ambiguity there. That's a serious whiskey.
It is. No playing around.
Number two is this fancy Kilcoman. Oh, much smoother smell. Complex though.
Unusual smell.
Not just peaty smelling, but I used to
No,
dredge.
I don't.
Yeah, I used to hardly smell it.
Don't smell
Serious.
it at all.
the taste kicks in after. But
Yeah.
that might be as a result of tasting the Port Charlotte
Port
first.
Charlotte. Port
And then there's a little burn at the end.
Yeah.
But it was a sort of,
The flavor didn't come out
yeah,
until after it had been in the mouth for a while.
yeah, there's a sort of flat sensation, but here we go.
Pleasant enough.
Number 3 is Beaumont. Now even the Beaumont compared to the Port Charlotte doesn't smell that strong. It's a Beaumont 12. The first two have no age statement on them.
Not as aromatic as
No,
the first
some-
one.
Fairly smooth compared to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Very
thinking this
good.
might be a bit like when we used the
Yeah.
Ardbeg 10 as a calibrator. It sort of overpowered everything else. So
Kinda-
this,
Kind of
Everything-
throttles everything down a bit.
Everything else pales in comparison.
yeah. I mean, on the bottle of the Port Charlotte, it does say heavily peated.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this was a Jim McEwen thing, so I think when he says heavily peated, he means it.
Yeah.
The Port Charlotte was?
Mm-hmm. So now we're back with a Lagavulin 12, and this seems remarkably tame in comparison to.
It's by far the palest of the four.
Yeah, there's some unusual. I noticed that when we were pouring these. Some of them are very light.
Get my
But as
finger
we
on
saw
the,
years ago, or months ago, with the Ardbeg 10, which was the lightest of the batch.
Right.
And that doesn't mean it doesn't have any fire and brimstone in it. So. And that's fire right off the bat,
Yeah.
that one. But
Yeah,
more of a,
that's got a little kick.
but it's more of a heat by design rather than the Port Charlotte seems like a sort of bushfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta try this one again.
It's less, I mean, certainly less of a peat.
This is the three
Flavor
barrel,
to it.
right? Number 2.
The 3 barrel.
Three-
It's
Oh, the
Yeah.
Kilcoman.
Yeah,
Kilcoman.
Yeah.
that's correct. Oh, Lagavulin's good though.
Mm-hmm. Right after this, we're going to have the ladies do this, so I'll be behind the camera because there's 3 of them. But it's going to be interesting to see how they react to the Port Charlotte.
Well, really, in the second tasting, I mean, the Kilcoman, you can really tell that there's sherry and port involved when you smell it. You can. It's got that sort of note to it.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to the other 3, it's quite sweet as well, almost.
Do you know what you think of these yet?
Oh yeah.
So what would you vote for, Steve? What's your favourite?
Port Charlotte.
Port Charlotte. Okay, Stu?
I would go with the Port Charlotte, the Lagavulin 12, the Beaumont, and the Kilcoman last.
Tremendous. Okay. Anyway, here we are back again with the ladies, and number 1 is the Port Charlotte. So fire away.
Port Charlotte, okay.
Just up the road a wee bit from Brickladdie.
Wow. I'm already, haven't even tasted it yet. I could drink that. It's not horrendous.
some other people may think something
It has the
different.
very
but
peaty
Yeah.
smell. Mhm.
It's like warm.
It is warm, but that's good. That's what it, on a cold night like this, it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's like your own little
You'll be
scarf.
taking this little tray outside later,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a lot of fire in that one.
Yeah.
So number 2 is Kilcoman. And that's the one where they've taken it and put 70% of it in bourbon
Oh,
casks and
That smells completely
Oh.
different.
Mm-hmm.
25% in port and
then
5%
I
in
can
sherry.
smell the sweetness.
Yeah. I like the smell of this one.
Butterscotch?
Yeah.
Yeah, not nearly as peaty at all. It's a lot milder.
It's not milder, but I don't know if I particularly like the taste of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's smoother than this one.
It's definitely smoother, but we wondered
Yeah.
if perhaps having the Port Charlotte as the first one
It
Um,
overpowers
kinda
it.
overpowers
It
it.
does. It's over. Yeah, this has overpowered this.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those two don't have an age statement on them. The next one is Bowmore and it's a 12-year-old.
This one looks darker to me.
So maybe getting used to it, but still the Port Charlotte smelled a lot peatier than even this does.
This
the
is
bottle,
nice.
The bottle of Port Charlotte actually says on it heavily peated.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's not bad, but again, I find the aftertaste a little.
Well,
There's that word wersh.
Yeah,
A little wersh.
Where are you spelling that?
Okay.
And the final one there is Lagavulin 12.
So I've heard this one a lot though. Lagavulin, right?
You've heard about it a lot.
Maybe from you.
Oh, I smell a little bit of peat there. Mm-hmm. Not much though. Port Charlotte wins the prize for the peatiest. Really? That bad? I thought that was pretty good.
Is that a positive?
Oh yeah. No.
Do we have to rate these? Or just,
Yeah, I'd like to know what you
You'd like
like.
to
Now
know.
there's water there and a pipette if you want to.
yeah.
Let's see if that makes a difference
Yeah.
on the Port Charlotte.
Oh, I was gonna say, whew, after the fourth one there, the Lagavulin. That was stronger than the first one, but no, it's not.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've sort of lost it.
Actually, from an alcohol
For
point
me-
of view, it is.
it is?
Yeah, the
that
Lagavulin's over 100 proof.
Oh,
That helped the Port Charlotte.
The Lagavulin's over 100.
Mm-hmm.
huh. So for me, just based off of,
What did you
without
say
the
about the Lagavulin?
water,
It's 100%.
I would go 2, 3, 4, 1.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah, 4 and 1 are. It's still warm going
So
down.
your favourite would
It's
be.
just like the water, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Your
better.
favourite is the
I
Kilcoman?
think so.
Yeah.
Ask them again and then
Number 2. Mm-hmm.
Which one was the 100% proof?
Lagavulin.
The Lagavulin, yeah, number
Yeah.
4.
Well, don't you drink
So your
much.
favourite is
It's
Kilcoman. Your
Mine is
second favourite is Bowmore. Is that correct?
trying to. 2, 3, 4, 1. Did you put water in yours?
I did.
So your
Oh,
least
sorry.
favourite is Port Charlotte, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. But
Really?
here I'm gonna try it with 2 drops of water.
Actually, my favourite is the Port Charlotte with water in it.
Yeah, so far that's not bad.
Yeah.
It's okay. What's your second favourite?
I put 2 drops in milk. I didn't do any different.
I'll say 3, 2, 4. 1, 3, 2, 4.
Oh, you liked
And
one?
that's with
So the
water in it.
Bowmore?
Yeah, with water in it.
No, I just
Did you
tried
try
2
with
drops.
malt or you didn't like it?
No,
And
no,
then
no.
the Kilcoman.
1, 3, 4.
So your least favourite is the Lagavulin 12.
Yes.
Oh,
Colleen?
Well, you know, you don't have to drink much and you get snockered, so.
yeah.
I will go with 3 as my favorite. Let me try this one more time.
Well,
But judging by the way my mouth is heated,
Yeah.
it's my throat
kinda
and
like-
everything going down.
3,
this again.
2, 1, 4.
3, 2, 1, 4.
Mhm.
Oh.
I'm not. I thought I would like the Lagavulin more than I do.
mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Whoa.
I can't say I'd order them anywhere.
Really?
So, yeah, if I were to go into a bar or something, I
Yeah.
doubt very much that I would actually order any of these. I would probably go back
Well, that's
to
something good for everyone to know that's listening. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, taking out, between the 4 of
Uh-huh.
them, I have an order.
Yeah.
But as a scotch, I guess I'm not a big peaty fan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I can tell
No,
you right now
definitely.
that this scotch has gone down into my belly. And it's starting to heat up a little bit.
Oh, it's been going down.
Well, it's
heating
been
up
going
all the
down
way,
and now
yeah.
it's all the way.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well, if you were, unless the pub was in Scotland, it's unlikely you could buy these things. Unless, if you were at a whiskey bar here, you'd have to find a good whiskey bar.
Yeah.
So 2 is which one?
2 is the Kilcoman.
Okay. So yeah, I think I said 2, 3, 4, 1. But 3 actually, with 2 drops, I like that too.
Mhm. And the
So
Kil-
I could go
yeah.
2, 3 and switch them with 2 drops.
See now, come on.
Sorry.
And I'm sure the guys never said, "Oh, what drop 2 drop?"
I don't know if they didn't use water at all. I don't know,
I'm sure
I
they
don't
did.
know what that meant.
Well, what it means is I like 2, 3, 4, 1. But if I put 2 drops in 3, I would go 3, 1, 4, 1.
2.
3, 2, 4, 1.
Jesus.
You just gave me 4 things of whiskey.
Yeah.
When I do this with Steve, you don't see this when I've edited it, but I go through these. Yeah, 3 is 1, 2 is 3, and 4 would be 1.
Makes sense to me.
It's unintelligible to me. So here's what you told me the first time.
Okay.
You said your favourite was the Kilcoman.
Okay.
That's number 2.
Yeah.
You said your second favourite was Bowmore,
3. Yeah.
number 3. Your third favourite was the Lagavulin 12.
Yeah. Number 4.
And the 4th was the Port Charlotte.
Yeah.
The peaty. So if you're
Yeah.
pulling back on peat, the Port Charlotte definitely comes across in that batch as the peatiest of the lot.
And is that what it is? It's the peatiest?
Well, there's no sign saying yeah. I mean, you just that's certainly how it tastes. I would
It does.
say.
It does.
Now that doesn't mean it's the strongest, but it may, if you're not used to peaty whiskies, it may taste the strongest. You may go,
Yeah.
oh, you
Yeah.
may equate peat or smoke with, oh,
Right.
that's really, and
Yeah.
it's a very hot whiskey too. It's
Right.
got a lot of
Yeah,
fire to it, so
yeah.
It'd
as
be
soon
good
as
if
it
you were
went
duck
down.
hunting or something like that.
Oh yeah, warms the
Mhm.
yeah.
duck hunting.
No,
Yes.
not that I do that,
So-
but if I did,
So
Yeah.
you think this is a duck hunter whiskey?
well, it'd warm you up.
So I agree with Aileen though. I'm not sure if I would order any of these. Even though I named them in that
Yeah.
In
order.
terms of
I'd order the
alcohol, the Lagavulin
Yeah,
12
Lord.
I'd order
Yeah.
those.
is the strongest at 56.5.
Which
Okay,
one is it? I'm
number
sorry, I
4.
wasn't listening. Yes, okay.
Lagavulin.
Lagavulin 12 is the strongest alcohol
Okay.
content. The next strongest is the Port Charlotte, it's 50%.
Oh.
And then the Kilcoman at 48.5. And then finally Bowmore. Bowmore's only 40.
Oh.
40
And
and
that's the one you
43 are.
Well, yeah, I do like that, and this is quite mild. Number 2. That's
Yes.
why I think you like
That's why
too.
I like
Yeah,
it.
right.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
wonder if it is mild, or if it's just mild compared to Port
Compares.
Charlotte.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because there is quite a difference when you go from the Port Charlotte.
I will say I can
Yeah.
still taste the Port Charlotte in my mouth. I mean, that peat is so distinct. And I'm not sure how I'm going to get rid of that taste in my mouth. Yeah.
Have you finished all these
That's
glasses?
saying though that I mean all of them are
That's good.
good if you're a whiskey drinker, right? We're not knocking any of them, but
You're allowed to knock them if you
am
want.
I? Oh, okay.
That's gone.
Just gone. There's this one. Do you want mine?
You want some more 4?
Oh, I like
That's
that
3.
one. That's, yeah, I like that one. Sure.
You like 3?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
That was my second, right? 2, 3, 4,
You're
1.
putting
Yeah.
them all in the same glass.
That's okay. It's,
No,
It's
it's
the
the
same
same
one.
It's the same
It's
one.
for glass.
It's the same one.
It's the same one.
Same one. Yeah.
it's all under
I'm
control.
okay.
But otherwise,
Unlike your husband.
I did drink all
Steve?
of them though, except for that one.
He doesn't want other people's scotch being poured into his glass?
No,
Oh.
but he takes
That's not
whatever's
like
left and put them all in the one glass. So he's
Oh, a mix.
Oh!
He's a
becoming his own
brewmaster.
blender.
Oh, okay. His own
Whoa.
blender.
He's probably down there throwing up now. Huh?
Yeah. So forget the cask.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
just put them all into one glass. Oh.
To me,
Right? You
It
said.
smells okay.
it smelled
Number 4?
Yeah,
like
it
a bullet.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want some of mine?
No, I'm fine.
And you won't be able to finish your dinner.
Won't go that
I'll
far.
trade you a lamp.
That's right.
No, I did drink all mine though. See?
Good.
Gone. Well, except Colleen helped me out with the number 3.
Well, these
It's a
are
little
not
warmer.
mild whiskies. These
No.
are serious drams, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I'm all hot and
Ready to go
outside.
outside.
Yeah. 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 Need to step outside where it's cooler. I have a sweater on too.
It will soon pass.
But 3 with 2 drops. Is that what you're drinking?
That was 2.
Oh.
I think I
You like the 3.
Yeah, I did.
But with 2 drops, I would change.
Aileen
Yeah.
kind of, she had it up there too. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a little, 2 was a little too mild, I thought. You
That's why I like
could, like,
it.
yeah, you could drink a lot more of that probably, and you
But
wouldn't.
that
feel
could be, I
hot.
mean, because it was coming after the Port
That's
Charlotte.
what I'm
you know, it's
wondering.
hard to
Yeah.
Oh,
sort of
Yeah, that's right.
tell.
So maybe next time we should do something like this at the very end. The Port Charlotte, something similar to Port Charlotte.
Yeah.
There's alcohol in it.
there definitely is.
Your tongue
I
smelling?
love Charlotte. I had a best friend one time.
It's funny because we did used to go to Isle a lot as kids.
Yeah.
We'd my parents.
We're not
would
being
rent
filmed now,
a-
are we?
Yes.
Yeah, we'd rent a farm. We'd go there, and we just had a great time.
Oh.
So all these places, the names mean something. Like Bowmore, especially, is like the
Right.
main town,
But
or
as
it
a
was
kid-
in
Sure.
the 1960s.
As
you
a
know?
kid, you wouldn't have tried.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
But
But there
do
was a
need something.
distillery nearby, and I remember my youngest brother all said, I think they're making apple crumble. Like,
Really?
just the smell, of
Huh.
all the hops and barley or, whatever they
Oh.
were doing. Yeah.
I wouldn't have got the apple crumble out of that one, but
So,
wow.
and then of course we have Isle of the Dog,
Oh yeah,
Yes.
sure.
She's the feature.
She's the feature.
Yeah.
She's a little bigger than she shows in the first clip. But,
Yeah, you have to have a new one and have
Isla,
her in
the
there.
monster,
Yeah.
the
Much
behemoth.
bigger. No, that was good though.
Yeah.
Pete
Yeah.
is not my friend.
It's different.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
my friend though. No.
No, I prefer.
The fact that you can drink any of those compared to a year ago.
Well, true, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's a big girl now.
Yeah, Auchentoshan.
Grown up.
Grown up.
That's right. Yeah, going from the Auchentoshan, like this
Yeah.
water thing says.
Yeah,
See?
right.
Yeah. So moving on up, but peat, no.
Yeah.
No, I'll say not, but.
Anything else?
No, it was
No.
good to try though.
Mm-hmm, no.
Mm, yeah, definitely.
Okay. And you finished all of those?
I
We-
think
we
they're
did.
pretty much gone.
Yep,
Yeah.
we have.
Okay, good.
So yeah, even though it wasn't really
Not our favourite, but
right,
we
we,
managed to
we
finish
still
them.
tried them. Obviously, as
Well,
we're
it's-
chatting on here.
Well, as a summary, the first thing you'll notice is that I've got this hand-drawn table up here. I got to thank Craig for this, one of our subscribers and a guy I walk with in the morning. He walks his dog at a park and I happen to walk in that park, and often we walk around and just shoot the breeze. Anyway, he's a subscriber. He told me one day he'd like to see these things written down, because it would show him how you spell them instead of just guttural stuff. And apparently it's hard to see if it's just the bottle on the screen. In any event, so here's a summary. Now this was what everybody thought. So you can see from this that Port Charlotte was voted best. Now that was Aileen, Steve and Stu. Colleen voted for the Bowmore 12, Kim for the Kilcoman, and I voted for the Lagavulin 12. Although my second choice was the Port Charlotte. I think it's important to say that all of these whiskies are good, and part of the joy of this is arguing or exchanging opinions about which one you prefer and what you see in which one and so on. It's all good fun. I don't know that the Kilcoman result is accurate. I think Kim liked that because it was the mildest. It's maybe a fairer thing when she said she would go with the Bowmore if you added a wee bit of water. It's also fair to say that the men were happy with peaty whiskies. The women less so. They could drink them and they might even like them, but they'd prefer a milder drink. So in summary though, the best tasting is Port Charlotte in the group that we had, and the best value is obviously Port Charlotte. If you look at the price, you can buy 3 bottles of Port Charlotte for 1 bottle of Lagavulin 12. So I personally like the Lagavulin 12, but that said, I really like the Port Charlotte too. So I found that I found another place where it's obvious that they're still actively making and marketing Port Charlotte. This one had an age statement. It was a 10-year-old, and it was cheaper than my recollection of the Port Charlotte that we had. A little different on bottle. It's actually a nicer looking bottle. So they seem to be in business, and that's great because I really like it. So going forward, next time we're going to go and look at even more peats. This is a different selection driven by Judy, of Judy and Larry fame, who you've seen before. In the meantime, get out and drink. If you are learning anything here or you like this, please hit subscribe and like. I think the main takeaway here is that on any given night and in any given order, the views of this could change because they're all good. They're all very interesting. Like I sat out the other night and had a Port Charlotte there by myself, just watching the stars and daydreaming. It's very good fun. So thanks very much for your attention, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.